Hello, welcome to the Weekend WindUp, early edition. My name is Mara and this is Mindfully Crocheted. Here at the Weekend WindUp, we weave in some ends, we wind up some yarn. We're going to finish a few projects with our friends, and I'm so glad to be here just a little bit early tonight. Fortunately for her, Mishi is prioritizing her self-care, and so she decided to take a night off. But please go over to Mishi's page and check out her upcoming events. She's got the Decade Divas coming up this week, as well as some other things. So please make sure to go and spend some time with her, and also to congratulate her for taking some time for herself. She is a busy lady. So anyway, I decided I would come on a little bit early tonight, and then that way I could also end a little bit early, and then we could sort of fill the gap tonight. All right, and I thank you guys so much for adjusting your schedule to come and join me. All right, so let me come back to the top of the chat and say hello. Dawn Fredlin is here. Hello. And Jen Reeves. Dawn says hello to all in the chat and that she would be back, but no, she's back. And people are just greeting one another. And Tank says, yay, thank you for being here. And Demetra, the Naked Snail, is here. Hello, you know what? I did go back last night. Thank you so much again for the timestamp, because I was able to go and I starred the message, and I got all the people who typed in yogi last night. Anyway, so we've got that up to date. Tonight, we're going to add some more names to the wheel. The inspired feature is turned back on for members and moderators. Go easy on it, all right? But anyway, yeah, the inspired option is on, and you can still type in yogi. There is not a special quote tonight. I forgot to get tea beforehand, but I do have some water. But non-members, feel free to type in yogi and you will get a mindfulness quote. Okay. Yes, Tank says, hello, Mara. And there's Ray Jackson. Hello. Thank you guys so much for being here. And Renee Unraveled says, happy Sunday, everyone. And there is Crochet with the Twist, Emily. I'm newly subscribed on both my channels to Emily's channel. Okay, and people are greeting one another. I appreciate that. There's Bonnie. Hello. And you scroll down. Kim G. Hello. Good to see you. And Suzanne is here. Hello. People greeting one another. I really appreciate that. I'm scrolling down. And Jen Reeves says BRB. And Kim says inspired by Mara. And Nightbot says hope is the light that shines even in the darkest of times. And there's Samantha. Hello. Good to see you. How are you doing? Are you back home from all your travels? Jennifer Redkate is here. Hello. And Noe. How's it going? Was your trip to San Francisco entirely canceled, or is it going to be rescheduled? What's the deal there? With Amtrak postponing or canceling your trip? All right. And I think I'm actually caught up. Whoop. So awesome. I know it's kind of a small crowd. I'm at the wrong time. I know it's, and I decided very last minute, because when I was over at Carrie the Yarny Elephants and she said, everybody go over to see Mishi. And so then I was waiting and nothing came up. And so I went to her page and saw that she had canceled for tonight. And so I made a very, like 10-minute decision to change the time of my live to be earlier. So I think it might take a while for people to come. All right. So feel free to spread the word out there if you have the ability to do so. So I'm going to show you a few things because I decided today I spent kind of wrapping up some projects, and I'm going to grab, I actually had made 5 hats that I was going to be sending to Jeanette and Jeanette Egan, I think. And so I put them aside and I'm like, oh, I just need to get them mailed off. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to, well, maybe not tomorrow. It might have to be Tuesday, unless I can get everything packed up tonight after my live, then I'll save this for Tuesday. But I had this hat. This was one that I made with Sunita. And I forgot what this stitch was, but it was really fun little crossed over stitch. Oh, are they counting tomorrow as a no mail day? Okay, well, we still have school and I still have work at both of my jobs, and I've got an orthodontist appointment. Well, that's good to know. If Monday is a holiday, then I have till Tuesday to get everything mailed out. All right, so I've got this one hat, and then with the same yarn, I made another similar one. Welcome back, Jen. And then I also made this one is a little bit more of a masculine hat. I think this one was the herringbone. This is a herringbone stitch. And then this one is kind of a fun, I got like this twist here. And then just another one with this. This yarn is mandala watercolors. I figured I would send the yarn tag on that one. But anyway, so I've got those 5 hats. I'm going to get these put in to one of my little bags. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I just feel bad that so the 13th of October is Canadian Thanksgiving. You know what? I knew that. And but yeah, we had Friday off, Friday the 10th. We got Friday the 10th off, and then from school. So anyway, I don't think I realized that tomorrow was a postal holiday, but sounds fair. All right, I'm gonna, sorry for the noise, but we're gonna stuff these in here. And there we go. All right, so that's one thing I kind of got organized. And then also today I finished up 2 soap sacks that I'd had in progress. I started them probably 2 to 3 weeks ago. Oh, you wish it was a school holiday tomorrow? Yeah, me too. I don't understand that. Usually we don't go to school on like holidays where there's no mail, but I don't know. They threw it off by making it Friday. So our 3-day weekend came on Friday. And then not this week, but next week, I'll be going to Idaho, and we have 2 days off school. I think it's conferences. I'm not sure. But when it's a non-student day, then I don't have work. So anyway, unfortunately, the teachers have to work and do the conferences, but I I get the day off. I get the 2 days off. And so I'm utilizing that to go to the Yarny Social in Boise, and I'm really looking forward to that trip. Hello to Sanita. And let's see, did anybody else come in when all right, so, oh yeah, pretty hats, thank you. And Sanita says, hi all. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, and then Dawn said the 13th of October is Canadian Thanksgiving. And yes, happy Thanksgiving to our friends to the north. Yeah, me too. I wish tomorrow was another holiday. I would love to have a 4-day weekend, but it's fine. I have a nice busy day tomorrow. All right, so this is the first one that I finished today. I just did like 2 half doubles, skip a stitch, 2 half doubles, and I repeated that around, and then I made a little I-cord where the end is kind of sticking out. On I-cords, how do you weave in the end? I need to know. So anyway, made an I-cord, and I made it long enough so that it could actually be tied in a bow. So it is a little long, but anyway, there's one. And then this is the other one that I finished off. Same thing. This is just all white cotton from Peaches and Cream. I've got the giant cone of this. Hey, Carrie, I was a little bit productive today. Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't make all those hats. I just gathered them up. But I did. When I started this one today, I was about here on it. So I finished, I was about 40% done. So then I finished that off, made the I-cord, we wove in the ends. And then this one, I was about here on this one. And so I finished that, made the I-cord, sewed in the ends. And then this one I made from scratch today, just started and finished it. And this is a pattern that I've used many times before. I saw it on Crochet with Tiffany Hansen, and she actually found it on Pinterest. And so I can't remember whose pattern it was, but you know what? I think I'm going to look and see. Oh, no. I was going to see if I still had that tutorial popped up. Maybe if I go back a few. Oh my goodness. Nope, definitely not. Let me try this one, because if so, I will drop it for anybody that likes this particular. Oh, and let me make sure. Oh, good. Phew, it is muted. Okay, that was Carrie's live. Wow. There we go. I finally found it. Okay, I am going to share this pattern with you all. Share, copy. Okay, let me come over here. And this is, what is it called? Easy, Pretty, Simple. Okay. So cozy. All right. Hello, Sandy. Okay, easy, pretty, simple, so cozy. That's what we'll call it. Okay, and so if you guys are interested, then you can make this one. I like how it comes out. It has kind of that wheat stitch. but it's 2 half doubles and it's in between the 2 half doubles of the previous round. If I were going to make this one and kind of mess with it a little bit, I might actually make it like just a little bit bigger width-wise. Like I might start with a starting chain, 1 more chain, or even 2 more chains. And so, well, no, I think 2 more chains would be too much, but 1 more chain. And then it would make the little top part, I don't know, more even. I feel like it's because there's 5 little clusters, maybe I would like to have 6, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, it is super cute and easy. And, you know, they all cinch up pretty nice for the soap sacks. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a second to go up and check out the chat. And hello, Carrie the Yarny Elephant. And I just used the needle to feed the end down through the center of the I-cord. Yeah, for whatever reason, the little end wanted to pop out of this one. And I have a feeling, you know, with some use, you're going to see it a little bit, but you can just see the end right there. So it's kind of hard because there's not a lot of substance to an I-cord. So, but thank you. And hey, Laura from Laura's Block Ministries. And D Crochet Sandy said hello. And Tank said, I use a tapestry needle. And thank you, Emily, for your compliment. I appreciate that. Do you ever have it though, where you're weaving in ends and you just can't quite get the end to stay hidden? I was actually thinking about putting a little fabric fusion on it to try to just glue it, but we'll see. And Carrie the Yarny Elephant has been a member for 22 months. Wow, it's almost been 2 years of having memberships on my channel. Sunita has been a member for 21 months. Thank you so much, ladies. I do appreciate that. And I am going to play my member milestone video for you. Thank you so much for, I think somebody else might have done a member milestone. Yes, Tank, member for 16 months. Thank you so much, Tank. This member milestone video is for the 3 of you. Jen Reeves says, yay, Carrie, yay, Sunita, yay, Tank. And hello, Mandy Longbine. Hi, how are you? Do you get tomorrow off? That's what I want to know. I had Friday off, but not tomorrow. And let's see. Oh, and Tank says, there are so many tutorials. You love that one. Yeah, do you like that? This one, I've made several of these. And in fact, I think I made some to sell at work. One coworker ended up buying like all the ones that I had. But yeah, I think I made several of them a couple years ago. And then I had made a couple with, like, when Sunita was making soap sacks on her channel. I think, Sunita, was this the one you made? Was this the one you made? I can't remember. I can't remember if you did this one or this one. I think this was the one you were making. I think I was following along with you. But anyway, I made these two back, what, how long ago did you do that? A month ago or more? Anyway, so I have 5 soap sacks. I think it was my goal to just do 5. And so I got all of these done, all in nice little cotton. They're super, super soft. And I've got the pack. I mean, I'm going to wrap these up a little bit nicer probably. And I have these. So I'm sending these to Michi, right? Okay. Okay. And then also today, after finishing up 3 of the soap sacks and kind of gathering some stuff together. Then also I made this, and I have to finish it up. And so I am going to share that with my other camera here, because I'm going to turn this into a little wristlet keychain. All right, let me see. Let me scroll down. And Unique Amazing Stripes is here. Hello. And thank you, Tank, so much for your super sticker or super chat. Let me play this for you. Let me lower this down a little bit so it's not blocking my face. Okay. Oh, yeah. So were you doing both? Did you do both of those patterns? I can't remember. Anyway. Inspired by colors, says Kim. I like that. Inspired by making soap sacks. Yeah, right? They're so simple. You work them up in I don't know, 30, 40 minutes or less, just depending on, what stitch you're doing. I think I'd like to try, a couple more stitches for some other ones after I do the other things I need to do. Because today I was supposed to work on my daughter's blanket, but I did not get that far. But I just knew that I wanted to get those hats out. I wanted to get the soap sacks out. I have still a prize to get mailed out. And this is part of it that I'll be showing you. And all right. Okay. Oh, good. Samantha, you are back home. That's great. I'm glad. Inspired to finish the social landslide of kindness beanie. Yes, Anita, you got that going on. That is awesome. Okay. I am going to add this to the stage, swap over to here, and then I'm going to select this layout. Okay. Let me get this here. All right. And so I used the same pattern that I've been using to make those little beaded bracelets. And I didn't wear one today, but I normally do have one on. It's the same, essentially the same as this one that I made that says Mindfully Crocheted on it. So Mindfully Crocheted, and then it's got the little key ring with now this is the one that Sunita sent me. I have one that I already had that I keep I use it for my key ring because I always say, have crochet hook, will travel. All right, so I made this one up. I thought it was nice. This just kind of can go with everything because it's just neutral colors. Oh, Sandy says, I got my bracelet. I love it. Oh, great. I'm so glad. Anyway, and so I got it to the point where I need to add the little jump ring, and then I can put the key ring on it. So I've got my 2 pairs of pliers. This is very scientific how I do it. Not really. Okay. So anyway, I just open up the jump ring. I may need my needle to see where I put a chain 1 in there. So I might just need to stick the needle through the hole so I know where it is. Okay. Or maybe not. It'll get in there, right? See, I always like you guys to see this process so you know it's not too bad. Okay. So I got it through both sides of the V. I can put this needle back away now. Okay, I got it through both sides. And then I'm just going to close it up. Actually, let's put the key ring on there and try to close it up. Hopefully that fits. That'll save me from having to, nope, that's not gonna work. It's too small. This is the largest jump ring I could find at the moment. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, let me try to get this on here. There we go. Okay. And it is done. Ooh, inspired by summer. I like that. You come up. Okay, yeah, the struggle is real. Yeah. Why does Waldo only wear stripes? Because he doesn't want to be spotted. That's cute. Okay. All right. I think hopefully I didn't miss any quotes or comments. All right. Hey, Lacey Lavender, good to see you. Welcome in. Mob's Place Ashley, good to see you. She says, can't stay long, but wanted to show some love. Thank you so much. So anyway, I was just putting the finishing touch on this little wristlet. So it fits around my wrist. I was able to slip it over, but you don't necessarily have to put it on your wrist when you carry your keys or whatever. But normally I go live at 7 p.m. Pacific time, but Mishi canceled her live for today, so I decided to go live early. I said that at the beginning. Yeah. Yep, I decided to go live a little bit early. Mishi is taking a little bit of self-care time, and I applaud her for that. All right. So anyway, that is that. That is going to be part of a prize that I will be sending out as well on Tuesday. Okay. Then the other thing that I was working on, or that I planned to work on tonight, let me get this stuff out of the way, is the little awareness ribbon. So I made a few of these. I think I showed these last night on my games simulcast. Hello, Sierra. Good to see you. Oh, and Unique Amazing Stripe says, I'm glad you're on early. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm just glad that I could a little bit early today because I do have a very full day tomorrow ahead of me. And so it's fortuitous that I got to come on a little bit early so that I could get to bed earlier tonight. I got to get up super early tomorrow. But yeah, so I have made a few of these and I haven't sewn in any of the ends yet, but I thought that if anybody wanted to make one of these, I have done this before, but I'm going to pull out some more of this kind of like a variegated pink yarn. Hello, Monica. Good to see you. Pull out this variegated yarn if anybody wants to crochet along with me. Really just get an appropriate sized yarn and hook. It doesn't really matter if you're using a 4-weight. This is mandala something, mandala ombre. I think this is the band for it. In the colorway Pure. So this is Lion Brand Mandala Ombre in the colorway Pure. And so, and it is it's 5.3 ounce, 150 grams, 344 yards. It's a medium 4-weight, and I am using an H hook. Does it say to use H or does it say to use I? It says to use I. So, we will switch to an I hook instead. Why not? I've got the I hook here for my other project, so we'll just switch to an I hook. So the next one may come out a little bigger. However, what I notice is that these do seem like a little tight. So maybe with an I hook, they won't be quite so tight. Okay. And so how you do this, you just leave a normal size tail and you're going to chain 24. Okay, so we'll count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now, if you were doing this and counting, sorry. Okay. All right. And then you flip it over because you want to go into the back bump. Okay. The back bump here, you're going to do a half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. You don't really need a stitch marker or anything. This is just a one straight shot down the back. 15 says Diane. Hey Diane, hello. Okay, so now we have to do, I think, 6 more. Nope, 7 more. So then in the next 7 chain stitches in the back bump, you do a half double crochet. So that you'll have a total of 8. That was 4. I've got a hair. 5. Hello, Lexi, Helix. Good to see you. I hope I got that. So it was either a hair or a dark fiber. I can't tell. 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then 7. Let me just pull out a lot. Okay. And 8. Okay. Then in the next several, you're going to do 2. So then we're going to do 2 half doubles in each of the next 7, and that will add 14 more half double crochets. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is creating the curve part of our ribbon. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that's fine. 12. All right. And then we'll do 13 and 14. Okay. 13, 14. All right. And that is actually a total of 22. And then we're going to do one more half double in the next back bump. And that'll be 23. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to skip 2, and then we're going to do a half double in the remaining 5 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then when you get to the end and you've done the last chain, you're just going to do a chain 1, and then you'll slip stitch to that same chain, and it just kind of rounds out the bottom. At this point, I do a chain 1, pull it out a little bit, grab my scissors, cut. Okay. And then I tend to tie these 2 ends, the original tail and the one just created by cutting the working yarn, and then they'll get weaved in. It leaves a little opening. You're going to take the right side, the part that's in your right hand, and feed it through the little hole. Okay. And then that creates your little ribbon. Hello, Naomi. Aloha. All right. And then you can weave in your ends. Would you guys like to see another one of those be made? Me put the ones out here, or do you want me to just weave in the ends? They're very simple. You can make them in any color. For awareness, I chose a pink a shade of pink so that we can honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I can take this opportunity. One more, please, says Demetra. Okay. Yeah, feel free to write this down. I'm just going to move. Let me keep one here so you can see it. Whoop. All right. Anyway, but you can make them in any color. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Let me remind you, if you haven't already, schedule your mammogram. Men and women are subject to breast cancer. And so I also recommend, if you have it, if you have breast cancer potentially in your family, to that, just know it can affect men and women. One of my coworkers' dads has breast cancer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, anyway, that is a chain of 24. Oh, Tank says, inspired by tenacity to finish tackling seat covers on my new car. Yeah. I'm all bruised and battered, says Tank. Oh, and Tracy says, my grandma had breast cancer at 74. All right. So you're going to flip your chain over. And in the back bump of the second chain from the hook, you know what? This one is this last chain, I want it to be a little looser. Okay. Okay, half double in the second back bump. Okay, and then the next 7. So you have a total of 8 half double crochets. Okay, so that I like it. That first one is it just makes it rounded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now in the next 7 chains, we'll do 2 in each. 1, 2. This yarn is so soft. You get checked regularly. Yeah. Diana, she beat cancer and passed. Oh, what? Something Diana. She beat cancer and passed many years later. TU, Diana? I don't know. And hello, Nisi. Good to see you. Okay, 1, 2. That's 1. 3, 4. Got to get some more yarn pulled off here. 7, 8. Oh, okay. Your friends hit a year. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I think this is 11, 12, and then 2 more here. You guys, I have big thumbs. It's hard for me to get my thumb out of the way. All right, 13, 14. All right, now after you get your 14, then you're going to do 1 half double in the next. Okay, then you'll chain 2, skip 2. October is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the ribbon is purple for that. Okay, well, you know what? We'll do a purple one after. Okay. All right, so chain 2, skip 2, and then do 1 half double in the remaining 5 stitches. I think I did that one a little loose here. 1, okay. 2, 3, 4, and we've got 5. We're going to chain 1 and then slip stitch to that last chain. Then I do another chain 1, pull out a little tail. So you can see these work up super fast, like 5 minutes or something. Then of course you do have to weave in the ends, but yeah. And then I usually will just tie these 2 together and weave them in. Okay, and then they have 2 nice little rounded bottoms. October is also Dwarfism Awareness Month. I did not know that. All right, so that is, now I've got 5 of the pink ones. I do need to weave in the ends of those, but they work up super fast. Yeah, let me go up. Survivor of DV. Oh, are you, Diane? Thank you for being willing to share that. I'm just scrolling up. Did I miss any inspired comments? Yeah, however, much wiser. Yes. You took notes, Anita? Good. Wow, there seems to be a lot of us, Tracy, which is a good thing we survived. Yes, I agree. I am glad. Inspired by everything, says Emily. Inspired by Mara's lovely earrings. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I made these last year. My little candy corn earrings. I made the stickers and then I put them onto some cardstock, poked a hole. Yeah. Yeah, so I thought I'd pull these out today and put them on. Okay, so I'll put those aside. Let me make one in purple or lavender. I might cause an avalanche of cotton here. Eek. Oh my goodness. I should have grabbed the dark purple on the top and not the lavender. Oh well. Will lavender work? It doesn't look very lavender on this camera, but it is. It's lavender. Does it look lavender to you? Okay. This is just lavender. I love this cotton. Amethyst is the actual name. Okay. I get a fair amount pulled off here. Breast cancer awareness, domestic violence, Down syndrome awareness, and other observances are ADHD awareness, health literacy, and National Book Month. There are also health-specific weeks. Oh, and somebody said, oh, Naomi says, I'm dealing with a really bad headache this evening, so I'm just lurking. All right. Well, thank you for being here. For you and anyone else that may be silently listening from your Zen garden, this is for you. And my friend Drini is here. Hey there, Drini. Let me play this for you. Gotta find it. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. Ah. And hello, Lois. She says, hi, Mara and everyone. Inspired to be night buds, says Tank. That's funny. Okay. Scrolling down. Let me see if I... And people greeting one another. I really appreciate that. And oh, did I also miss? No, that was Lois. Oh, do you like the Zen Garden video? I did start early. Lois, Mishi is taking a self-care evening, and so I decided I would go on early tonight to kind of fill the gap, but also I have a very long day ahead of me tomorrow. And so with like 10 hours of work plus an orthodontist appointment, and so I decided I would come on early, and then that way I can go to bed earlier tonight. All right, so I'm going to chain 24 again. Okay, 24. Hello, Linda. She says, hi from Wales. Well, greetings. Hello. And Tracy says, don't forget your thumbs, everyone, please. And thank you. And hello, Kelly. So good to see you, Kelly from I Bring It Every Day. She's also in the Zen Garden. Well, thank you for popping out to say hello. And Drini says, my fibromyalgia is visiting today and it's painful. I am so sorry. We cannot know what that is like. That's for sure. And hello, Rachel. She says, good evening, everyone. And how is the weather in Wales, Linda? Gosh, you are very early in the morning there. Oh, yeah, that that's not going tonight. Sorry. That was just for last night. But at least you know that it's still there, right? Tonight we've got the inspired quotes going, and so maybe you'll get one there. And the inspired is for members and moderators. All right. 31 thumbs, says Dawn. Well, thank you very much. Rachel says, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. It's not been too bad. I did some work and a couple of live streams, and yeah, I've been nice and productive this weekend. What about you guys? Oh, and Drini says, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Oh, I can't imagine. Ah, here we go. Nightbot dropped the link to my other channel, Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled, where I do some daily New York Times video games and more. And Diane says, I feel your pain, Drini. I hope you feel better. Yeah. Here is a fun animal fact. Sloths have a relatively low body temperature and a slow heart rate compared to other mammals. Okay. And Drini says, I'm making a rug for my bedroom. Oh, what are you using for the rug? What material? Are you using like a bulky yarn, or are you holding multiple strands, or what? T-shirt yarn? Jute? All right. So I've got my 24 chain 24. All right. And we're going to do a half double in the first or the second chain, the second back bump from the hook. And then the next 7 back bumps. Nightbot hates Carrie, she says. No, Nightbot gave you a very nice quote. In fact, let me turn this off in a second. Crafting kindness through our art can inspire hope in others. I thought that was very nice. You know, I have a lot of respect for Nightbot because he is a very hard-working bot. 2 strands of Karen 1 pound. Okay, cool. Tracy says, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for my painful left foot. Okay, your left food, but I know you meant foot. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at your painful foot. Hello, Tie-Dye and Dawn. Good to see you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more. Okay. Then in the next 7 back bumps, we're putting 2 half double crochets in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't chain as loosely with this yarn, and it doesn't have as much give as the acrylic yarn. Yeah, we hope you find some relief, Tracy. Nightbot has deserved a raise for a very long time, LOL, for sure. Yeah. Hello, Janice. Good to see you. All right. So 2 half doubles in each back bump All right, and I already lost track. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 8. 9, 10, 12. All right. If you're using, I love this cotton chain a little bit more loosely. It doesn't have as much stretch to it. All right. It isn't quite as cushy. All right, that's 14. Then we're going to do 1 half double in the next, and that makes a total of 23 half double crochets. Okay. Need a little bit more yarn pulled off the skein. Okay. And then we're going to chain 2, skip 2, and half double crochet in the remaining 5 back bumps. That's 1. 2. I hope I did that right. I have 4 back bumps left, you guys. I didn't do this right. I must have miscounted. Let me try again. Hold up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Maybe I did an incorrect number of chains. That's okay. I can fix that. 20. So then, wait a minute. Let me recount one more time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yes, 22, 23. All right, you know what I did? I didn't skip 2. I think I only skipped 1. Let me do my chain 2. I have to skip 2 and then go into this one. That's 1. Okay, then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. All right, I did do it right. That's okay. I can fix that as my life motto at this point. No, I just had to recount. I messed up. I didn't skip the proper number of stitches. So anyway, half double in the remaining chains, if you can. Hello, Vivian. Good to see you. That's 4, and then 1 more half double. All right. After you get your remaining 5 half double crochets, you chain 1 and slip stitch to starting chain. Let's get this out of the way. And then we're going to chain 1 and pull out a little tail and cut. All right. Then you'll take your right side, feed it through the hole from the back, and then you've got your ribbon. Very simple. It did take me a little bit longer than a couple of minutes on this, but they really do work up so fast when you're not like following a chat and everything. I mean, just in the span of the short time, you know, I've already made 3 awareness ribbons, and then I'll just have to weave in the ends on these. So right now I have 5 of the pink ones, and then 1 purple one, 1 lavender or amethyst colored one for domestic violence awareness. And thank you guys for letting me know that. I really do appreciate it. let's go ahead and put these aside for now because I do want to be able to finish my next project that I have on the docket for tonight. And that is to, let me get these yarns also out of the way, is to work on that pumpkin that I started last week, Sunday. Okay, and I've got to try to move this a little bit. Okay. Anyway, this is the little pumpkin that I started, and this was made just using, this was single crochets, you guys, right? I don't even remember. It could have been half doubles. What did I do? Single crochets, right? Yeah. Single crochet in the back loop only and turning and then basically making a ribbed stitch. Okay. Now I'm going to find my working yarn and trying to decide here. Do I leave that? Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay. I need to do a little poll. Do I go ahead and just stitch these together to make, fold it in half and then sew the two ends together? Yeah, I think so. And then I'll seam it up and stuff it. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I was going to do a poll, but no, I'm just going to go for it. All right. And yeah, and this is just Crafter's Secret or something. It's yeah, I think that's what they call it, from the Hobby Lobby. My friend bought some of this and I like snagged it from her because she wanted to make this pumpkin. And so I decided to make it, and then I'm going to give it to her when I'm done. Oh, otters have adaptations such as transparent eyelids and nostrils that close underwater to protect their senses while swimming. That's very cool. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is how I'm going to do it. It's not necessarily the right way or the only way to do it, but I am going to move my working yarn to just to the back. Okay, and then, well, you know what we'll do? First, we'll chain one and then we'll turn. Why not? Okay. Chain one, turn. Okay. And then I'm going to just have it folded. Since this is a reversible fabric, it doesn't matter which way. And then I'm going to just come through the other side and through the first stitch on both panels, pull it up. It's going to have a seam, but this is where I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see how this looks. Hold on a second. If I do that, I don't think I like that. Now, chain one, turn. I'm only going to go through, let's see what happens. I'm going to go through the back loop and then both loops. And I'm just going to do a slip stitch. Back loop and both loops. Yeah, that'll be close enough. Okay. All right, like I said, it's not the only way. It's just the way I'm going to do it today. All right, back loop and then both loops on the other side, slip stitch. And this is just so I can get it done today. Emily says, BRB. All right. Yeah. This will be the inside, and I'll flip it right side out. Oh, Sandy, my command for dropping your channel is the word mindful, MINDFUL, and then Nightbot will drop your channel for you. And anybody feel free to do that once per hour or a couple times per live stream. And then we can go over and support you. And you know what? I don't think I turned off a lot of my, oh no, I still have my drop your channel timer going. It's every 25 minutes, but yeah. And I think I turned off the members only perk. So let me turn that timer back on too. Okay. All right. There you go. Fairy Crochet Mama Christy. Hello. She typed in mindful, and there is her channel right there. And Sandy also typed hers in. Go check them out and pick them up if you haven't already. Show some yarny love. Okay. Oops, I did a single crochet there, people. I cannot read chat and focus on this at the same time. All right, try that again. We're slip stitching, we're not doing single crochet. Back loop and both loops and slip stitch. And I don't know what's going on here, but I think it's just because of the original end. Back loop, both loops, slip stitch. Okay. And then I'm going to do a chain one. Oh, yes. Thank you, guys. Yes, Christy says, I will follow anyone that drops a link. Okay. I don't really need too much. Well, you know what? We'll pull a nice big amount for a tail, because we're going to use this to close it off. First, I'm just going to, you won't really see this part. So, okay. Oh, and actually, flip it out the other way. So this is where I seamed it up. I mean, you can kind of tell, right? But this is where it got sewn together. Oh, yes. And Tracy says, that's what I do. I sub to all. Yeah, thank you. Whether you're doing content or not. And, if you type in the word mindful, you can also let us know you're trying to make friends, you're trying to get watch hours, things like that. If you're making content or not, just let us know so that we, like I said, can go over and support. Or maybe you're planning to make content, but you don't quite yet. Okay. I don't really think I even need to weave that end in. All right. And what I'm going to do is get a tapestry needle. Oh, Dee says, I have a short. Awesome. We can go watch it. Taffy, hello. It's so good to see you. All right, I've got my pink tapestry needle for breast cancer awareness. No, it's just because that's what's in my Notions tin. All right. Inspired, but Nightbot is being stingy. No one's got a quote yet? That's crazy. All right, and so now I'm just going to kind of go in and out around the edge here, all around the open edge, okay, with my tail, my yarn tail. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going in and out the edge. I'm going to pull this through. Whoops, my crochet hook in the way. All right, and then I'm going to just kind of go in basically every stitch around the edge, just so that it does create a nice in and out weaving. I do the same, especially when I remember. Oh, and somebody said they're back. Welcome back to whoever came in. All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll go in there. Oh, thank you, Mariana, for gifting 5 memberships. Let me pause a moment to say thank you. And congratulations to the 5 new members. Lacey Lavender says, I had you on my TV, but I was watching Connie paint too. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh. All right. So congratulations to Ellen's Crochet, to Kristen F, Hooking Good Creations by Tina C, Shaw Woman, Vima Crochet. Congratulations on getting gifted memberships. And I'm going to play this for Mariana, and then I'll also welcome in the new members. And so there will be a couple of songs here. Here we go. Okay, and then also a welcome to the new members. I was just reading a comment right as the video ended. Maybe Nightbot wants a tummy tickle like my dog Coochie Coo. That is funny. Yes, for the new members, welcome. And there are several perks for members. And so if you're a member, also remember, take advantage of those perks. I have custom emojis. There's quite a few. And feel free to put in some of your member emojis in the chat to show those off. Also, a member perk is that you can type in the word inspired, and you may get a mindfulness quote, or you might get a lucky wheel entry. And so please feel free to to type that in. You can also go over to my channel and look at the playlist. There is a members only playlist of all past videos and members only lives, among other things. All right. So welcome to the new members. All right. Yes. Okay. And he is not so inspired tonight. I know. Oh, man. Sometimes though, it just like it takes a moment for him and then he'll drop like 5 in a row or something. Hello, Diana D. So good to see you. Oh, you just got done carving pumpkins. Did you make happy pumpkins or angry pumpkins? And Christy says, I just need to get enough people here to be able to do lives and tutorials. Oh, for sure. Christy, are you, I mean, you can go live. I don't think you need to have a certain number of people. And once you go live, you'll grow even more. Unless you decided that you're going to wait until you have, there we go. I'm back at the beginning. All right. You're going to wait until you have a certain number of subscribers to go live, which is also fine. All right. So I went all the way around, weaving in and out so that I can cinch this up, pull it nice and tight. Pulling. I need to get enough people here, yeah, to be able to do lives. All right, scrolling down. Oh, there we go, Catitude and Frenchie. I don't see them here, but you guys will see the little emojis there. My grand kitty Callie and my Frenchie, the French fries. Mara has a great video tutorial of how to make the divine hat. Oh, right. I mean, now that is not really a tutorial. That's just sort of me making one. That's my favorite hat to make, but that is a free pattern by Sarah Arnold. I think there's even a link to it in some of my videos. Like a regular video has common links in there, and the divine hat is one that I've made so many times. Okay, scrolling down here. Kind word is like a warm blanket on a chilly day. I like that, especially now that we're coming into the chilly days, right? This needs to go inside. Get in there. Okay. All right. Now we have to stuff our little pumpkin. I'm going to pull this just a little bit more, and then I'm going to stick this down in the middle so that it comes up from this side. Yeah, I think we should be able to use that for the other part of the pumpkin. Now I'm going to stuff the pumpkin with some fiber fill. I have a little bit, but I definitely do not think this is going to be enough for the pumpkin. There's one little handful. Oh, that's definitely not tight enough yet. Okay, that's getting closer. Hold on, I need to make sure that this is all the way. See, there's still a big hole here. All right, keep pulling until that hole is as tight as you can get it. I wonder, maybe I should have gone twice. I think if I just pull it tight enough, that should be good, right? And then I'll tie it to the other end. Christy says, I just made a twisted headband and a cat ear beanie, both candy corn colors. Oh, cool. Oh no, you don't have to have 1,000 subscribers. You can go live with, I mean, I don't think you need that many. And then I don't even remember. Oh, Chris, she's from UK. Is it different? I don't know. Fairy Crochet Mama Christy, you're from the UK? I didn't know that. Oh, I'm from the UK, but I live in California. Yeah, you should be good. I crochet in USA. Okay, in US terms. Got it. Yeah. I made it very easy to follow along. Yeah, it's not too bad. And Tie-Dye and Dawn says, making a lot of bod top-down diagonal beanies. Oh, yeah, I want to try that. I have it queued up on another tab. Oh, and Christy says, I've been here for 42 years, LOL. Yeah, well, there you go. All right, it's getting to be about as tight as I can get it. I'm afraid I'm going to break the yarn if I try to. See, there's a very little hole left. I think that should be okay because it's either going to be the top or the bottom, or the stem will go there, so you won't really see it. Okay, pulling it nice and tight. And now I'm going to just tie it to my other end. Okay, and I'll do even an extra knot for good measure. How about that? Okay, now let's get some more stuffing. Now, keeping in mind, I didn't want this to be a huge pumpkin, but okay. And then we'll cinch this down. Oh, how cute, cute, cute. All right. So let me poke. All right. I think that's going to be enough batting for what I want to do here. And then, no, wait a minute. No, that was right. That's right. I don't want to go through the middle per se. I want to come this way. Right. No, let's go through the middle, Make up my mind. All right. Okay. Okay, see what I'm going to do now is just going to go over to whatever side, and I'm going to weave just like I did on the opposite side. Just go around, and we're going to kind of pull it as we go. All right, the question that I'll probably need to ask is, what color do you think I should do the stem? Oh, there we go. There we go. Just press the live or record button, Christy. Exactly. That's all you need to do. Stuff it, Mara, LOL. I will have several thousand on another platform. We have a live panel. Oh, very cool. Very cool, Christy. What am I making? I'm making a pumpkin. You just carved some, and now I'm making one. Yay, a pumpkin. Ms. Monica says, I just subscribed to at least 7 people. Yay, thank you, Monica. That's so awesome. Okay, let me go around here real quick, and then I'll catch up in the chat too. Okay. Oops. It's fine because it's all going to get pulled toward the center like that. Very neat. Okay. And I'm just not being like super precise. As long as you're going in and out, you're good. Right? Just kind of doing the stitch so that you can cinch it up. Almost there. So that's pretty good. Wow. All right. I'm actually going to turn this off for a second so that I can, let me remove this. Oopsie. And let me make myself solo again. All right. Let me move this out of the way so that way you guys can see it from the side. All right. This is what the little cutie looks like. And pumpkins are all different kinds of shapes, right? So we want to kind of squish it so that it's got like a big indentation in the top, and then I'll make some kind of stem for it. And you're not really, oh, the bottom looks fine, right? I mean, it's not going to be showing, but it's just like a cute little pumpkin. All right. I'm going to put this down for a sec while I catch up with the chat. And then I'll figure out what to do for the stem because like I don't know. I got to make it up as I go along. Oh, Diane says I made 2 bats and stuffed them all with my yarn ends and I still have plenty left to use. Oh yeah. I have a huge bag of yarn ends that I'm just waiting for the the day when I get to use them. Okay, you can't have enough of those cute little pumpkins around the house. I made hundreds last year, says Christy. Wow. Okay, there we go. She says, I will next week. Rules changed, I guess. All right, well, I hope so. Oh, and she's in Northern California. Yeah, I know. I think we've had this conversation before. I grew up in the Bay Area, but now I live in the Portland metro. Inspired by fall. Yeah, I remember I used to be, yes, you were Honeybee Hedgehog. Yeah, I figured when you had the Christy there that you were Honeybee Hedgehog, but yes, and you even had like a surgery, right? Christy, didn't you have like a shoulder surgery or something? Refresh my memory. Inspired by this chamois colored RHSS yarn, camel tan. Ooh, neat. Red Heart Super Saver, camel tan. Okay. Inspired. Come on, I'm ready for bed. LOL, says Tank. Aw. Inspired to be faster, says Monica. I love making pumpkins, says Emily. Inspired to kick night, but I missed who said about the diagonal bod beanie, but I have lost count how many times I've made one. Oh, okay. So you've made a lot of her diagonal beanie. Cool. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm like 7 minutes behind in the chat, so it's going to take me a little bit of time. Inspired to gang up on Nightbot. Nightbot is stingy. What's the deal? Brown stem, green leaf, or tendrils. Okay, says Diane. We put Karma in the pumpkin and took pictures. She loved it. Aw, did you? That's cute. That's awesome, Diana. I prefer it here on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's a great place. I like YouTube a lot. Yeah, I bet, Diana, that is adorable pictures. You might need to share that on your channel or like on your community tab, or they call it the post tab now. Yes, I am. I don't know about the curly cute. We'll see. Let's see what I can get done in the next 25 minutes. I want to finish this up so I can give it to my friend. But I don't think I'm going to put a jack-o'-lantern face on it. Unless she wants one. But it's too late to put on safety eyes. I think it'll just be fine plain. Yeah. Gotta get it sealed up, though. Yeah, let me catch up with the chat first before I do any more. Members get an entry wheel. Yes, if the special entry comes up, which I haven't seen it. That's so weird. It is not for lack of trying. Nightbot's working hard here. Yeah, where's Sandra? Hello, says Pank. Oh, no. Oh, she probably already answered this, but it is in less than 2 weeks, the 22nd, well, the 23rd through the 26th, 5th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, something like that. Green. Somebody's saying acorn squash. Yeah, so far so good. I didn't see Carrie. Is she? I don't know if she's here or not. She's a busy lady. But yeah, the Yarny Social is in less than 2 weeks. I'm going to be driving over to Boise on Wednesday afternoon, and then the social starts Thursday, and then yeah. I can't wait. Now, next week is the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival, and that is down in Albany, Oregon. And I do plan to go to that on Saturday. Hey, Mona, hello. Ironically, I have my live set up to redirect over to Sifting Some Soil and More, but I will probably be ending well before she comes on. So. Just since I was able to get an earlier start tonight. And Diana D says, what does Nightbot have to say when you put in inspired? Oh, so members put in the word inspired, and what you're inspired by is always helpful so that we can read some cool comments. And then you're going to get other like a mindfulness quote, like an inspirational quote, or you could get a lucky wheel entry onto the member wheel. Moderators that are not members can also do the inspired quotes. The bod beanie looks knitted. Oh, front post double crochet, back post double crochet ribbing with a smaller hook. Yeah, I know. I like front post, back post ribbing when I make hats a lot. And so if it doesn't have that, I will probably change it and do it. Love you, Nightbot. Be kind, says Jen Snow. Oh, hey, Jen. I can't remember if I already said hello to you. There we go. Here is the full definition of it, Diana, in case you didn't already read that. Sanita says, inspired to get out of bed to go to the bathroom. TMI. Yeah, Sanita, TMI. What do sea monsters eat? Fish and chips. That's a cute joke. For a stem, oh, I need to star this. Okay. For a stem, 6 single crochet in the magic ring, then work a spiral, 1 single crochet in each stitch. Is there more? Here we go. 7 rounds of 1 single crochet in each stitch. There we go. I can find that later because I start it. Oh, interesting. Oh, I got you. Why do spiders spin webs? No one ever taught them to crochet. Oh, I agree. She's worked so hard on this social. Yeah, I know. It's going to be great. She said she only had earlier today. I mean, I think you were there also at Carry the Yarny Elephants. She said there was only like 5 spots left, and today is the last day to register. So that's great. I think it's an intimate event. I like that. Last year I went for the first time, and it's just a small event, and just very relaxing. I learned a lot. I learned a couple new stitches when I was there. It was awesome. Oh, okay, Christy. You have to register. Today's the last day, so you need to get registered if so. And yes, that's awesome. How exciting. I would love to meet you. Yeah, there's quite a few of us that are going to be there, and it should be fun. Should be very fun. And well, I mean, I don't know like how long of a drive it is for you. For me, it's going to be about a 6 to 7 hour drive, but it's so nice. I'm going to turn on some audiobooks and just listen to audiobooks as I drive. Oh, Diana D says, I will put the pictures of Karma in a pumpkin on my post page. That's cool. Awesome. Inspired by nature. Just inspired, says Tie-Dye and Dawn. Inspired by new patterns. So if you want to add the curly part, oh, here we go. Chain 15 after the last stitch, then turn, and in the second stitch, make 2 single crochets in each. Yeah, and then it'll make it spiral. Yeah, that'll be, I think I definitely want to do that. So, hey, thank you. I starred those messages so then that way I can click on them and that'll be cool. All right, let's, dinner, says Tracy. As you work it up, it'll curl. Yeah, I've made lots of, like, I've made the little worry worms. And I know it's different, but you know, it'll be the same, but just with little single crochets or whatever. So like the worry worms. Total of 12 single crochet for the curly Q. It's super easy. Okay, I'm gonna write. Christy says, I made like 10 yesterday. Oh my goodness. Wow. And here I was like, I was going to finish this up, but I wanted to do it tonight on the weekend wind up because I started it last week. And I just figured it would be nice to complete the project here. So yeah, actually that's doing pretty good. It just needs to be a little bit tighter. There we go. All right. And then we're going to just shove this back down. Because the stem, I think, is going to cover that up. I'm not worried about being able to see down inside it. Okay. Oh, inspired to speak kindness to the world. I love that, Monica. That's awesome. Yeah, Sunita says it'll be super fun. The Yarny Social is going to be so fun. Definitely. 10 hours. Ooh, or 1.5 hour flight. Well, if you don't mind flying, that's what I would do. But I'm going to drive because I don't like to fly. Oh, there we go. Sanita says, I usually do 3 single crochet in the chains. Well, this is really little, you know, I don't want like well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if the stem is really, or if the little curly Q is really big, right? Okay. Once the curly Q is done and you are back, single crochet around the base of the stem until it makes the cap. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna same concept, right? I made way too many pumpkins last year, even stacking sets, says Diane. Oh, I know, Diane, you were talking about that last week. Oh, you did the pumpkin coffee sleeves, Christy. That's cool. No, I will not be driving my electric car. In fact, I may even rent a car. Otherwise, I'm driving Mr. Mindful's car. I will not be driving my electric car because the range on it, I'd have to stop for 2 hours just for charging or whatever. I don't want to do that. It'll take way too long. So no, I'm going to either rent a car, like a SUV, like a small SUV style car, or Mr. Mindful has a Volkswagen Passat, and it's a diesel. So it gets like 480 miles. I'm only going to have to fill up like 2 times, maybe 2.5 times or whatever for the full round trip. So I may just use his car. You just thread a tapestry needle, go through the center at the bottom and go around the spines, and that's what makes it tighter. Cool. Inspired, but Nightbot is on strike. I know, I'm so sorry. When I'm lazy, I use cinnamon sticks for my stems. Hey, you know what I'm going to do, you guys? You won't have to type it. Everybody that's here, that's a member, has already typed. Well, that won't work. I was going to say what I could do is a few StreamYard giveaways, but I don't know how to do that. Let me figure that out. Yeah, you would go from Sacramento or Oakland Airport, and then, yeah, go grab a piece of a stick outside. Yeah, I know. That sounds like a better idea. Just shove it right in the top. Call it a pumpkin. Oh, my nose feels like it's going to drip. Okay, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Let me play this. We'll see. I may not take the full amount of time, but I am going to play a song now and take a little break. Okay. Oh, Karen, hello. I saw that you were in there. I was trying to get through some of the comments, and welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, I started early tonight. I started at like 5:15 because Mishi canceled for this evening. She's taking some personal time just to do some self-care, and I highly applaud that. And hello to Freya. So those of you who normally find me at, 7 p.m. Pacific time, I would normally just be getting going, but I have been going for almost 2 hours. But don't worry, we're going to be here for a little bit. We got a pumpkin to finish. Oh, and Christy says, OMG, I had that exact vehicle when I lived in Los Angeles. I didn't know Passats were still around. Oh, yeah. His is a 2013 Passat, which is why I'm a little hesitant to drive it. I know is that snobby of me? But it's a 12-year-old car. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to drive it, how many ever miles it is, 5,000 miles or whatever. So, yeah, I can't even remember. Let me ask. You know who. Everybody beware. I'm going to be setting off you know who in all your houses. Hey Siri, how far is it from Portland, Oregon to Boise, Idaho?
Boise, Idaho is about 431 miles from Portland, Oregon by car.
6 hours and 17-minute drive. Thank you. Yes. So it's going to take me with stops, probably about 8 hours. So if I leave about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to get in at like 10 o'clock at night because I'm going to lose an hour going to Boise. So something like that. But yeah, it's a long drive. And I'm not sure if I want to take a 12-year-old car. I'm just saying. Mr. Mindful it would be okay. I think he said today, like if I wanted to rent a car, I could. So, and he's like, I don't know why you don't just fly. I know. Oh. And Krista's saying 45 thumbs. So yes, if you haven't already left one, could you please? Thank you. Yeah, maybe so. Oh, inspired by my Nana. That's sweet. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. I like that one, Jen. Jen Snow got that joke. Let's see. Oh, and Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Every gesture of kindness is a stitch in the fabric of our community. Oh, and Dawn says, my car is a 2013, so I understand. Yeah. I mean, it's probably fine. It's got very low miles on it. He bought it used a few years ago, and 2 or 3 years ago, he bought it used, and it only had like 40,000 miles on it. So, I mean, it has really low miles. Hey, little Carrie. Carrie is here. We were just talking about the Yarny Social and my drive. Oh, and Tank says, I had a Passat. I also had a Volkswagen Jetta diesel. I had a turbo. I didn't get the diesel. I had a Jetta. I had the 1.8 turbo. I had a turbo Jetta, but it wasn't diesel. That's what I'm trying to say. Back in 2001. Because my husband started driving the Jetta and I got the minivan when the twins were born in 2001. It'll take me forever to get up the hills in Palos Verdes with that vehicle. Oh, Christy. Hold on to hope. I like that. Okay. Yes, Jetton Carrie says, I'm here. I had to clean up a mess in the bathroom. Oopsie. And Christy was saying, I was messaging you. I thought you were here already. Yay. But she says, I was going to try to come next week, but I can't register today. So too late. Well, I thought today was the last day. Did it already close? I guess she'll answer that. Ladies and germs, if there are any, going to night-night. Oh, going night-night. Good night, Tank. Thanks so much for being here. In the vibrant colors of yarn, find calm within your soul. Oh, and Tank says, we traded our 11-year-old car in for a new one. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice to have a new car. Ooh, 634 miles for you. Yeah, it's like 200 more miles than it is for me. Nisi says, shoo, hopefully I have another finished object. I have to take the project to work for my coworker to try one before finishing it. Oh, there we go. Oh, and you know what? Since Tank left, and for anybody that's leaving, I'm going to play a little goodnight song for Tank. Let me click on this. Good night, Tank, and anybody that is going to bed early. Where is it? Where's my good night? Here we go. See, they do exist. Yay. Okay, I'm starring that message so that I can add it to the wheel. Okay. Congratulations, Kim. I can't believe it took him almost 2 hours. What is going on, Nightbot? He just wanted you guys to see all the other inspirational quotes that I have. Registration for the catering ends tonight, as I need to turn in numbers to the hotel tomorrow morning. But she says, email me, please. There we go. Yay. Yes, Kim got it. Yes, and there you go. She says, email her at theyarnysocial@gmail.com. That's awesome. Tracy's waving. Are you leaving too, Tracy? Yes, Kim got an entry. Congrats, Kim. And Sandy says, I'm getting sleepy. Everyone, good night. Bye. Here is another little good night song for you, Sandy. Good night. Open till 11 p.m. Mountain Time tonight. That'll be 10 p.m. my time. So just under 3 more hours. Okay. Nisi says, I work a full week this week, and then next week, just 2 days. After that, Idaho. Whoop, whoop. Yes, I cannot wait to see you again, Nisi. I'm so excited. The Yarny Social should be fun. And hey, I don't know. We're kind of talking about it. Maybe we'll do some live. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to my friends and see if anybody is up for doing that one night or day. Crochet is a reminder that we are all connected through acts of kindness. There we go. She says, if anyone is interested in coming still, snap up your seat. I can't wait. I can't wait for the baked potato bar for dinner. Comfort food. Oh no. Krista says that her phone went unalive last night while I was doing the races. Oh no, Krista. That's a bummer. Oh, I know. I still need to order my swag too. I'm going to do that. I really am. I keep going in there to do it, and then something happens, and I don't know. I bet there's like 3 carts with my stuff. Oh, the sloth is cute, isn't it? So adorbs. Yeah, get that order in ASAP if you want to pick it up at the social. I need to get it. I needed to get it. I better do it tonight. I better hurry up and finish this pumpkin so that I can do it. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Christy says I can't do that drive. Yeah, that, I mean, that is, it's a long drive. That would be a lot of hours. Is there a goal quote for inspired? No, just, no, if you get, no, it's just the inspired, you want to get the lucky wheel entry, Karen, as a member. Members and moderators type the word inspired, and then they get a mindfulness quote or an inspirational quote, or you might get a lucky wheel entry. And so far, Nightbot has only given out one wheel entry that I've seen so far. So, yeah, and good luck with that. Oh, Tracy's like, no, I'm not leaving. I'll be up until 2 or 3 a.m. Oh, wow. Tie-Dye and Dawn says, I'm inspired to take my dog out. BRB. Okay, Sunita says, mine is a 4-hour flight, but with the time change, it's only 3 hours, right? Because you're going to gain an hour back. Oh, thank you. These are stickers. I made the sticker. This was like a cutout thing. And then I put the stickers onto some orange cardstock on both sides so that it doesn't matter which way they're facing. And then put them onto the little earring thingies. Because of the saxophone? Is that what you're... That's funny. Or is it the other song that you think sounds like that? That's funny. That's cute. And Diane says, we have her jealous. I'm sorry. No, not a specific quote. Just, well, yeah, you're looking for the one that says lucky wheel entry. But no, tonight I'm not doing a yogi like quote. I don't have tea. And so what I was going to do is if I have a cup of tea with my yogi tea and it has a quote on it, that's going to be the quote. And if I do that, you'll see it scrolling on the bottom. But I did that as a special last night because I had turned off the inspired quotes. Yeah, Sunita says, I got all the swag. Oh, and Nisi says, I'll be doing my normal live on Saturday at the Yarny Social. Wow, that's awesome. Well, good for you. Doing porch chat from the Yarny Social. I like it. Yeah. Thank you guys for helping out. The inspired artisan quote. Yeah. There we go. You should do one or make mini vlogs. Yeah, I think something like that. I do want to, highlight the Yarny Social as a destination, as an annual destination. The race with the zombies and witches like last year. Oh, yeah, last night I did the zombies. We did the zombies last night. That was fun. I am going to try to do some kind of Halloween live as with the race games, doing all like Halloween like stuff. But Halloween is on a Friday. I don't know. And I work on Thursday. Anyway, watch to see if I schedule something. Okay. There we go. Look at that. You asked, and there you go. So let me start that. Karen is number 2 for tonight. Congratulations. See, I tell you, Nightbot just has to like wake up that quote, and then I bet a couple more people will get one before I finish. All right, I'm never going to catch up though. I'm like 3 minutes behind again, and I was almost caught up. Good night, Bonnie. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you later. Anybody that's leaving, good night. Yay. Sweet dreams, Bonnie. Yes. Like the old-timey music they used to. Oh, right. Yeah. Yes, you did. You did. I'm just behind, so I just saw it. But yes, you got it. Woo, woo. Where there is hope, there is always a way. There is a way forward. I like that one. Yay. Inspired by zombies, says Lois. They were fast zombies. You are right. They were cruising. Oh, you started the Alice in Wonderland? Oh, you know what? Who else did? Janet. Where's Janet? She's probably working so hard on her Alice in Wonderland throw. Like, I'll eventually get there. Maybe November. Maybe November. November, December. Maybe during my break, my Christmas break or winter break. Yes, Diane says I wanted to start it too. Yeah, well, wait a little bit. I feel really behind the times if everybody finishes it before I get to start it. Yes, and Carrie says, you never know, Christy. If you miss it this year, maybe next year. I'll tell you, these goodie bags are so full of fun goodies. I can't wait. I keep forgetting about goodie bags. I love goodie bags. I still haven't even unpacked my goodie bag from last year. Not all of it. I've unpacked some of it. My puppy and zombie ran faster backwards last night, says Dawn. That's cute. I'll trade you my Addie for a goodie bag. LOL, says Diane. Woo, I caught up. Wow, that's awesome. That's very involved. Maybe the new year. I know. Okay, right. It is pretty involved. You're right. But I'm looking forward to it. The pattern looks super fun. And yeah. All right. I'm going to just tuck in this tail. You know what? We don't need all this tail. Or yeah, we don't need this tail, right? Let me just leave it for now. Okay. So this is the pumpkin. Now the pumpkin needs a stem. I am going to cause an avalanche. I just know it. Why does the brown have to be on the bottom? All right, let me take that. I need to know why. Okay. Blah. Okay. Oh, geez. Jeez, Louise. All right. And the green too. Well, you know what? I think I have another kind of green. Buried. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I know I've got green cotton. Talk amongst yourselves while I dig through the endless, bottomless bag here. Voila! I knew I had the green. This is perfect. This is a perfect shade of green. I only had to pull out 4,000 things. All right, because this is the kind of, it's peaches and cream, but this is, I wanted to use like a nice evergreen color. This is actually called forest green, but same basic thing. And then this for the stem. Yeah. So this for the stem and this. All right. And I even have some orange yarn to give back to my friend. Okay, now I've got to get this yarn back on. Lord. Okay. Okay, now we're going to, we'll just move this up a little bit higher. Okay, let me see what I'm missing while I was searching for yarn. Okay, my puppy and zombie. Okay, right, that's about where I was. Why can't a nose be 12? Oh, I keep getting this. I think this joke keeps coming up. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Okay. Yeah. Trade you my Addie. Right. Okay. Scrolling down. Barry and Bob, maybe in the new year. Oh, Carrie isn't seeing me. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure. Diana D says, I was planning on going to a fiber fest where my daughter lives, and now everyone and their brother is trying to get me to cancel my plans. Oh, no, tell them priorities. You need to go. Diane Major says, I like the quotes. Where and when, Diana D asked Sanita, the 25th in Macomb. Oh, okay. Yeah. If it's yarnysocial@gmail.com. yarnysocial@gmail.com. And Nisi says, I got my order in. Yay. Yeah. And Sanita says, oh man, I'm going to be in Boise. Yeah, you're going to be having your own Yarny Social. I wanted to go so bad. Yeah, I know. People always want to try to talk you out of it. And little Carrie says, Mara, Nisi, and Sanita, y'all got the email about making squares for homework, right? Yeah, I'm going to work on it. Otherwise, I was actually thinking about it when you said that we could buy them. I might just do that. I might just buy some pre-made squares. Oh, and here I'll star that comment just so that I can, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to have time. I'll try to make squares. Yeah. Oh, and Sanita says I might make them Wednesday. Oh yeah, I might even just do that. Yeah, when I like maybe Thursday try to crack them out. Thursday morning, I don't know, because I'm going to be driving for hours on Wednesday. Aw, Diana D says, I never get to do anything for myself. I'm sorry. Good night, Emily. Let me say good night. Yeah, you deserve a break, Diana. Why are they trying to get you to cancel? Yeah, little Carrie says, yeah, you can buy them. They're so cute. See, I'm all about that. because I have so many other things. I don't even know if I'm going to get to finish the stem on this pumpkin tonight because I kind of want to wrap it up. I haven't had dinner yet, and Mr. Mindful picked me up some chicken. So, okay, well, Carrie, I'm claiming one. I'm claiming one right now. Even if I make one, I'm going to claim one right now. And then if I don't end up needing it, then I can give it to somebody else. But I'm claiming one right now. Put it aside for me. I don't care how much it costs. I mean, I do, but I don't care how much it costs. Oh yeah, and I don't even really care what colors, just random, just whatever. And Nisi says, leave me a set that has purple in it, please. LOL. Hey, Matt the Rockin' Crocheter. Hello. Good to see you. And Inspired should be working. Give it a second. See, here it is. As soon as you said it's not working, then it worked. Thank you. Oh, and Sunita says, I'm going to bring my Chronicles cotton yarn from CIA. Oh, cool. Ooh, you know what? I think I have that. Don't I have some of that right up here somewhere? I have some of that. Okay, I'm almost caught up again. Okay, I did it. It's a miracle. It's the miracle of the chat. All right. Okay, so I keep adjusting this camera. Let me add it back to the stage. Okay, and then switch to this layout again, and there we go. So Matt, I made this little I finished making this little pumpkin that I started last week, and now I need to make a little stem for it. So we're gonna do this. This is, I mean, I suppose I could have found tan, but we'll do a brown stem with green. Does that work? Does this brown work for you, ladies and gentlemen? Or should I try? No, I will. It'll cause a worse avalanche. It's going to be this. It's going to be this. Okay, here we go. I was liking, you know what? Maybe I should use a smaller hook for the stem. I'll use an H hook. Got right here. Magic ring, 6 single crochets, you said. Then 7 rounds, something. Here, let me go to my starred messages. I'm so smart. I'm telling you, sometimes I'm just so smart. Okay, come back over to the, oh, wait a minute. Come back over to all comments. See, now I can just have this on screen. Okay. And yeah. A 3mm hook. Well, I don't want this. Is it like a brownish green? No, well, this is chocolate. But it does have some green undertones, maybe. And then this will be the green for the little stem or something. The little, I don't know. I really don't know. You guys have to tell me. I'm just making this up. I mean, I'm following what Christy said. Okay. 1, 2, 3. After you do 6, do back loop only on the next round. Thank you, Sunita. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay. And I'm not doing any kind of increase, right? Then work. This is then work in spiral. Do you just mean like continuous rounds, Christy? You didn't leave yet, did you? You just mean like just work in continuous rounds? Yes, says Sunita. Okay. So, yeah. I feel like 6 is not big enough, but maybe it is. No increase. Yes, continuous rounds. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies. Maybe I should have just used the 5mm. I mean, the 5.5mm eye hook. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. You think it's too big? No, it doesn't even fit over my finger. See, it's just going to be like, okay, so back loop only, but not the whole way, just back loop only the whole way. Sunita, you need to come here. No, I'm just kidding. You could just be a voice. You don't even have to show your face. Just come up and tell me what to do. Walk me through it. Or do you do back loop only to give it texture or something? Trust the process. Hmm. Oh, I've got to close up this stem, right? Make sure I put a stitch marker. It's too late. What first stitch? I'm going to have to start over. I work in both loops. 7 rounds total, then 6. My yarn is like totally getting messed up here. Let me move it out of the way. Okay. Use the tail that's dangling for what? Just to seal it up, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm going to keep going around till it seems like it's long enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be 7 rounds, right? All right. My loop got a little big. Now I'm feeling like I should have the 5.5mm because I don't like working in like such a small project. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Why do I need to have the stitch marked? I mean, isn't it fine? Like, it's fine, right? It's just going to be a little stem. God. The loop on my hook keeps stretching out. So I figure, sorry, you guys, I know you can't really see it. Just keep going, says Sunita. Yeah, that's the plan. Because really, it just needs to be a little tube, right? It's just so you remember where your first stitch was, because when people spiral, they forget, oh yeah, I'm just going to make it until it's as big as it needs to be, right? And I don't even care. It's going to just needs to be. I mean, I care. I do care. Don't get me wrong. You know I care. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll just slip stitch somewhere, right? I probably don't need, I'm not a pro. I'm so not a pro. Oh my goodness. It kind of looks like a thumb right now. It's like, it is shaped like a finger. There's the nail bed. You think it's big enough already? Okay, let me just put a stitch marker here so I don't undo it. Because it does have to stick up a little bit out. And what I might even do is do a little increase so that it's larger at the base, and then it'll be a little narrower. So I might do an increase. I'm going to do an increase. There's 6, so I'm just going to do like 2 and then an increase. Hey, Rebecca, would you like to see part of your prize? I finished it early tonight in the live. So here we're going to just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Good night, Diana D. We'll see you later. And 5. We'll do an increase here. 6, 7, 8. And now I'm just going to go around 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. My little tail is bugging me, but I think it is sealed up enough. I'm just going to shove it down inside. 4. Don't let me lose track. 4. Or did I say 2? Shoot, whatever. 4. 5. Just do 2 single crochets now in each stitch around. Oh, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, you're probably right. Let me go back. Let's go ahead and do 1 round. I'm going to double every other one. 1, 2. Here, let me start here. Okay. 3. Chat is delayed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, it's squeaky. 11 and 12. Good night, Nisi. All right. You know what? I think that's probably fine. It'll be fine. Right? I don't think it needs any, doesn't really need any stuffing, does it? Do I need to stuff it? Okay. Sunita would stuff it. Okay. Actually, I think it's going to be very cute. And once I get this end out of the way, that's going to be really cute. Actually, I could just kind of sew it to the top of the pumpkin. Just kind of sew it on, stuff it and sew it. I'll stuff it just a little teeny bit. Rebecca, I didn't see if you answered my question. Do you want me to show you what I finished making for you tonight near the beginning of the live? Use the tail to stuff it. Oh, that's a good idea too. All right. Yeah, that's too much stuffing. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay, cool. All right. I will grab it. Where did I put it? This is part of your prize from September. It is a crochet beaded keychain. Now you could wear it on your wrist. You can shove your hand in it. And then you could have your keys on it, right? Supposedly there might be a holiday tomorrow. So it's gonna, the rest of the prize is gonna have to go out like on Tuesday, I think. But anyway, I'm working on it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna kind of wrap this up because I think my stomach is gonna start growling and it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm actually on almost an hour more than I planned on being on today. Yeah, sure, let's do that. And I'm going to see if I can at least get this put on. Less stuffing. Okay, I'll take out some of the stuffing. Hold it. Going to slip stitch. Okay. Okay, I mean, I have just like this little teeny bit. And I'll put the rest back. Okay. There, it's not overstuffed. Okay. It's just a very little bit. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, very pretty on the keychain. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to Let's move this over a little bit so it can be at the outer edge of the pumpkin. I know you guys, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should switch up. Well, I'll just keep it here. That way you guys can see at least partly what I'm doing. This yarn is in the way, so now it is out of the way. I crochet and put off eating, right? After making so many yesterday, LOL, I feel your pain. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Let me see here. Okay. Here, I'll just do that inside loop. Maybe not. Blind stitch on there underneath and it won't even show. Oh, blind stitch on there and it won't show. What? I need somebody else to come and do this part. I think it's going to show. Okay, I'm going to sew it on later. Maybe I'll do a live next week and teach the pumpkin sleeves. Oh yeah, that would be fun. That would be really fun. Live tutorial, not, yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm like, you know what? It just really doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a blind stitch because it's going to be covered by curly cute green stuff. Isn't it? No. We're just going to do kind of like a simple, just grab some of the orange so that it goes through a layer and then just go through the brown. You can see I've gotten to the point of impatience now because I'm like, yeah, I'm done. This is a longer live than I anticipated doing. Okay. Let's see. Sure. And the thing about pumpkins is they're all different. So nobody would know that this isn't a realistic pumpkin, right? Dink, dink, dink. Okay. We're even going to skip some of the stitches on it. And one more. No, a couple more. We need to do a couple more. There's all kinds of raggedy pumpkins and patchwork pumpkins and multicolored pumpkins. Yep, just make it your own. That's what you do. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Kind of bend it. Okay, and now we need some green stuff, right? I was counting my stitches while you were counting, and I had to match my knitting to your crocheting. You crochet faster than I knit. Oh no. I usually do a short curly Q. Oopsie. I was counting my stitch. Yeah. Okay. A short curly Q and a long one, and then make 1 or 2 leaves. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 leaves. I'm not going to do leaves tonight. I might do a curly Q tonight. Am I going to do a curly Q tonight? No, actually, it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm going to stop here, but I will, oopsie, we'll stop sharing that. Let me come back to this, remove, put, add me to the stage. Okay. Oops. All right. Yeah, I think I do need to wrap it up. I've been going about 2 hours and 43 minutes. And so, yeah, so we'll stop here and then I'll make the little curly Q and it's cute. It is cute, I have to say. I love how fun the actual pumpkin was to make. And then the stem, it caused me a little anxiety, but that's okay. I think I am going to do like, I'll start out with 6 and then I'll increase to 8 and I can make it a little bit shorter, although I do like a pumpkin with a good stem on it. So this is pretty good. And then I'll add the curly Q and I'll think about doing a leaf as well. That might not be too bad. It wouldn't hurt to do a leaf, right? It's so cute. So I do appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. I'll do a little recap. I showed my 5 soap sacks that I'm going to send to Michi for her donation. And then I showed soap sacks. Okay, soap sacks, and I showed the hats that I'm sending to. I think they still can go to Jeanette, right, Sunita? And then we finished this up. We made some awareness ribbons, domestic violence awareness, as well as we made a couple of the breast cancer awareness ribbons. And then we worked on this pumpkin. I'd say it's been a very full live, and I really appreciate you guys spending all this time with me. Thank you so, so much. I'll see you again later. Take care and be kind.